Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel FPLTURT. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're looking forward to Game Week 21 and I hope Game Week 20 weren't as disappointing and underwhelming as mine. So I finished on 72 points with a -4 hit, leaving me with 68 and leaving me with like a 3k small red arrow. But a red arrow is a red arrow. I don't like them. But we move. So first 11, Edison, Cancelo, Asp, disappointing, especially for the Edison and Cancelo with the double game week. It's shocking. Botman, Bueno, very good. I finally got a Man City, Newcastle asset in there. Bueno's cheap, 3.9 mil, and he's a starter at the minute. I don't know how long that'll continue for, so that's one to keep an eye on. But even if he doesn't start and he gets minutes, he's a good bench option. Salah, Martinelli, quiet. Rashford, good again, good. The only thing with Rashford, he's so heavily owned now. He's just not a differential anymore. So yeah, it doesn't excite me now. Tony, I brought in. That's paid off. He's such a great asset to have. I'm just worried about the possible ban, but we'll talk a bit more about that. Haaland. Now this is a disappointing one. I can't believe I've triple captained him. I thought he would have done so much better. I know there were difficult fixtures, but I don't think they would have stopped Haaland. Clearly they did. I mean, he still managed to get a goal, you know, thank God. He only got something, but yeah, disappointing all in all. I think there's going to be much more opportunity out there for everyone else. Yeah, I've messed it there. Kane, solid. He's so solid. There's not much more I can say on Kane. I'll always have him in my team, I think. I always say this, but then chop and change. But he's just so solid. He doesn't have these mad game weeks where he gets what three goals and an assist and things like that, like Haaland's been doing this season. But it's just been consistent throughout. Ben White, I was so sure he wouldn't get any points against the team he was playing, but ended up with 8. That was it. Tottenham. I don't know why that team he was playing. It was Tottenham. I thought he'd have got 2 points max. He's ended up getting 8 points out of that. So fuming. But we move. As I said, we move. So yeah, hopefully Game Week 21's a lot better. So on to Game Week 20. Edison in goal. Wolves at home, great fixture. There's not really much more I can say other than Wolves don't score goals. They haven't done since Jimenez. They really do struggle in that department. They've brought in Costa, who's done nothing. Fabio Silva did nothing. Jimenez, he's not the same player he was. Looks nowhere near it. So I'm very confident of a clean sheet there. So yeah, Edison in goal this week. So onto the defence. Ben White, Cancelo and Botman all got very good fixtures. Some would argue Man United at home is not that great, but I actually think it's very good. Going on Arsenal's recent history in defence, they're playing very well at the minute. Ben White is a cheap option. So yeah, I'm pretty confident of a clean sheet there. Nothing attacking wise, I'm not expecting it. But I think there could be a clean sheet there. Definitely. Cancelo. Now it's whether he starts or not. Wolves at home, great fixture. Wolves don't score enough goals, simple as. They haven't since Jimenez got that injury. They've brought in Fabio Silva and Costa, but still nothing. So yeah, I'm expecting a City clean sheet there. And with the double up with Edison, if Cancelo starts, brilliant. There's points already there. Botman. Now, I finally got myself a Newcastle asset. He's a cheap one. I would like Trippier, I just couldn't afford him, but Botman's going to have to do. I've been too stubborn with not bringing in Newcastle defence, but that's changed now because I'm sick to death of them getting clean sheets. I thought it was going to end at some point, but they're just so good. I actually cannot believe it. So I've put my stubbornness to one side and brought in Botman. So that's the defence for game week 21. So lining up in the midfield, Salah, Martinelli, Rashford and Matoma. So Matoma's a new addition. Brighton have some brilliant fixtures coming up. They're playing so well at the minute. Under De Zerbi, they look so good going forward and defensively. Matoma was cheap. He was all I could afford, to be honest. I had the option of March, but it would have meant getting rid of someone else to free up some funds and taking a hit. So, you know, Matoma's a great option. I don't think there's much in it between the two. So, yeah, happy with that. Leicester away, great fixture. You know, Leicester are susceptible to leaking a goal. So, very confident. Rashford against Arsenal. He's not a differential anymore. So, yeah, he's in there just to stop my rank going down, really, because I know that everyone's got him in at the minute. Martinelli, he's so good. He's so good for his price. The only thing that worries me is the signing of Trossard and Smith Rowe coming back into fitness. It's just regarding his minutes, I'm not too confident going forward about him starting every single game like he has been and getting full 90 minutes, but we'll see. I think I might bring in Saka as a replacement because he's got the lowest ownership out of him, Odegaard and Martinelli, so that's my reasoning. I know he's more expensive. I'm going to try and free up the funds somehow. Maybe get rid of Cancelo. That'll free up some funds. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Salah against Chelsea. I am actually surprisingly confident. I'm a Chelsea fan. We've been shocking. Signed a load of new players, which obviously I'm buzzing about. It's just going to take a while for them to gel. So I can actually see a Salah haul. I don't know if that's me just completely blinded by my loyalty towards him, but I suppose time will tell. Fingers crossed. So I've got a front three of Ivan Toney, who I brought in. He got me 9 points. Brilliant, lovely. He's got Leeds away. Great fixture. The only thing that concerns me with Toney is the possible ban. But, you know, if I get a couple of game weeks out of him from now until then I think it's worth it. But yeah, Toney in for now. Great asset. He's good for bonus points as well. He's brilliant for bonus points. So I think he's probably one of the most underrated assets in the game. He has been the last 2 seasons. I know everyone's starting to transfer him in this week, but he's absolutely brilliant. And next to him, Haaland. Wolves at home, brilliant fixture. I've got the armband on him. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is whether he starts the game or not, just because of the short turnaround. And we know what Pep's like. I don't think anyone's untouchable. I know we all think Haaland is, but I think there's going to come a point where he will get rested. I think this could be the perfect game for that. I'm hoping not, but if so, you know, it is what it is. I'm not really losing out. Which it brings me on to Kane. I might captain him this week, just for that security around the captaincy. Fulham away is a great fixture. I know Fulham are doing really well this season, but this is Harry Kane. He's Mr. Consistent. He doesn't. He hasn't, gone mad in games where he's got like a hat trick. He's got like 2 assists and stuff like that, like Haaland does. But throughout the season, he's consistent. He'll get you an attack and return pretty much every game. I just love him as an asset. I think it's brilliant. That front three for me is flames. You can't get a better front three than that. No chance. Onto the bench, Iverson, Da Silva, Azpilicueta and Bueno. Very cheap, very good. Bueno good. Da Silva's brilliant as well. Both very cheap. Both got good minutes right now. Azpilicueta, I'm getting rid of him. He's 4.8 mil. He's not an asset at all, really. I'm not sure why he's in there, to be honest. I think I was trying to be clever and getting in a cheap Chelsea asset, but Reece James coming back now, so it's time for Aspi to move on. I love the guy, but he's finished. So that is my game for game week 21. So thank you guys for watching, taking your time out to listen to me waffle on for a bit. Please subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, FPLTURT. Send me a DM, let me know how the video went. I've got a new microphone. Hopefully I'll sound a lot more clearer this time. Coming up, I will be using a camera. Just need to find the right one for me. But as I said, thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.